Nei, vi skal ikke dra tilbake til hotelløya da. I guess. Lære litt mer om LARPing. Hun klina vel opp den der oil-spillen, gjorde du ikke det? Kan jeg se hvordan det ser ut her nå?
Okay, folks.
Jeg ser der, ja.
Time for a laugh.
Skjer det noe greier?
Thank you. You're a wonderful audience. Just too bad you're not here. Except for you, in the back. What's your name?
Larry. Larry Laffer.
You sure look like it, too. It's one dynamite joke after another today. Today's the premiere of my new stage show, featuring exclusive new material never before heard on any stage in the world.
Wow.
An orc, a troll, and a Mandalorian walk into a bar. The Mandalorian says, I roll a 7. The orc drops dead in its tracks. Says the Mandalorian, hey, I didn't shoot first.
Her får vi story, vet du.
Okay. That one's kinda so-so.
Liker at det har kommet insekter på salatbaren.
Hey, I'm trying to work here. What do you want?
Your jokes are kind of odd.
I made them all up myself.
You did?
Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes I take advice from my team.
You have a team?
Stop the interrogation already. Yeah, I take what I can get. Actually, I copied it all from a joke book, and I don't even have that anymore. I lost it. I had it with me at that crazy festival. Maybe somebody there switched it. Instead, now I got this book about role-playing games. But they're kind of strange. I mean, who wouldn't want to dress up as a sexy nurse or something in a role-playing game, but a mage? A healer? Or dwarf? Well, I guess I'll just have to make the best of it.
Vi finner hans bok da, og så...
Can I have this book on role-playing games?
The only thing I'd swap it for would be a decent joke book. Preferably the one I know. If you can get me that, you can have this Dungeon Master crap. Yeah?
Killer.
Thanks. A man of the world with refined taste.
Somehow no one has ever called me that before.
Then I'm the only one who understands you.
You know, that kind of worries me now. You ever get too old to be a comedian?
Honestly, I've been asking myself that for a while now. This rock star life in the spotlight, it's pretty exhausting.
I thought you were a comedian, not a rock star.
Hey, that's disrespectful.
Have you ever heard your own jokes?
True enough, I guess.
Well, I'll let you get back to clowning around.
Hey, comedy is a serious business.
Be gone with you.
Larry, I pulled something else from Swingle's file for you.
And?
The Marquis de Carnard, who tried to kill the others from the Unsatisfied, there's conflicting information. Either he went crazy and tried to throw himself into the volcano with the keystone, or Cockburn tried to kill him there. Either way, the Marquis disappeared with his stone somewhere on or inside the volcano.
Okay, maybe we can find something. Hello. Nice outfit.
Who cares?
What?
As long as there's nothing hanging in the way. Try climbing when things are dangling off you everywhere.
Finally, a good reason for scanty clothing. I'm Larry. Larry Laffer.
And I'm Nora.
Do you climb professionally?
You could say that. I just turned my hobby into my profession.
Mountain climber?
Biologist.
What does that have to do with climbing?
How the hell else am I supposed to get to the critters I'm investigating? Some of them are really fast and agile. Besides, I like the athletic challenge.
Good for the abs.
Unfortunately, I often miss my grip and fall.
Oh. Are there other interesting animals besides the gecko?
There is a unique mosquito here, the Culicida penetratum.
Ugh, not a big mosquito fan.
It has the biggest trunk of its kind.
Well, I can sure identify with it there.
But with that trunk, it can also transmit more deadly diseases than any other mosquito.
I take that back. I'd like to get up to the top of that volcano.
Why would you want to go up there?
Enjoy the view.
Good reason. I hear it's beautiful up there. I'd love to help you get up there, but I can't do it without my climbing gear.
There's supposed to be a dead marquis here somewhere. Did you see one?
No, I'm only interested in pod geckos.
In what?
The archipelago is home to many rare species, but one is truly unique, and it can only survive on the edges of a volcano. The long-tailed pod gecko. If only I could observe one. Unfortunately, some of my climbing equipment is missing. My sister Dora must have taken it by mistake.
Where can I find your sister then?
Oh,
Dora
I have
the
no
Explorer.
idea where the hell she is now.
Okay.
She usually doesn't know herself. She's always totally overbooked. She said something about looking for a certain plant. What was it called again? Something with B.
Vamp Strap Ironer.
No, that wasn't it. Wait a minute. I remember now. Vagina dentata.
I think I'll just bite my tongue. Nice name for a plant.
I'm not a plant person myself. It's an orchid that only grows in one place in the archipelago. It's extremely rare and has been growing here for centuries. But like I said, I don't know anything about that stuff.
Larry, there's a passage in Swingle's file that mentions that plant.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, the Marquis was looking for this plant because it's believed to have sexual magical powers.
If the marquis was there, maybe there's a clue to the keystone. Do you know any more precisely where it is?
The location is in the jungle on Gafuku Island, and I have detailed directions on how to get there. We have to go to a very specific clearing.
Then let's get a move on.
And when you get there, bring my climbing gear, will you please? And give my love to Dora.
After run.
Der det noe her vi kan ta med oss? Spade?
Practical.
Yes. Nei, vi skal ikke røre den, for da dør vi. Det gidder jeg ikke igjen. Pliers, kjekt å ha. Generatoren.
I have to connect something to...
Ok, sure. Bær, de er jo sikkert giftige. Men vi tar bare vare på dem, vi spiser dem ikke. Gafuku, var det ikke det? Da kan vi kanskje gå inn her uten å forsvinne, eller?
Ah, here's the path the marquis described.
Ja, det kan vi. Nice. Å, satan. Ser ut som noe Final Fantasy-style monster. Final Fantasy 7, så er det så svær som plante. Det er 9 nå, var det?
Hey, would you be Dora?
Who wants to know?
I do.
I mean, who are you?
Larry. Larry Laffer.
And
Hey,
how does that
han
help
lo
me?
ikke.
I don't know. You asked.
I give up.
Don't worry, you get used to him.
Your sister says to say hi.
Thanks. Did she fall off something again?
No, but she's preparing to climb the volcano.
I sure hope that doesn't turn into a train wreck.
What are you doing here?
Actually, I came here to examine the ruins. They're one of my specialities. I more or less fell into it.
Into the job?
No, I was on vacation in
Mario
South America
Planta.
when I got separated from my group and fell into a pit. Landed right on top of this gold statue.
Ser du det?
Man, it hurt. Then I was constantly on TV and everyone said I was an explorer specialized in some sort of tombs. And since I had nothing better to do, I thought I'd just travel around and see if I could find some more.
And luck?
Not so far, but that statue made me rich, so it doesn't matter.
Wow, good for you.
I'm concentrating on plants now. They don't hurt as much when you fall on them.
Looks like falling seems to run in your family. Have you seen a gold stone or a dead marquis lying around here anywhere?
No, I probably would have noticed both of those things.
Too bad. I'm supposed to bring Nora her climbing equipment.
Yeah, I must have taken it by mistake. I'm such a mess sometimes. I'll take it back to her once the orchid is bloomed.
Ok, det tar sikkert 7000 år da.
Is that the vagina dentata? Maybe I can help you get it to blossom.
Oh, you've heard of it? Yeah, it is. Don't you dare touch it. It's very sensitive and only the most empathetic and sensitive people should approach it. Otherwise, it will never bloom. And
Larry
if
er
it
jo
does,
empatien selv
I
da.
wanna
Det
be
bør
there
gå
to see it
kjempefint.
happen.
Han har til og med gått på sånn sensitivitetskurs.
I'm totally empathic.
I'm not so sure about that yet.
Maybe I can help you to get that orchid to bloom.
That would be a magical moment. But only absolute experts should be present for that, like me. And you don't look the type.
But
Hey.
I know a lot about flowers. And bees.
Oh, yeah?
Fy faen.
Okay, then. There are many different orchids in the archipelago, but they are all extremely poisonous except for one species. You can bring me one of those, can't you?
Of course.
I'm
Okay.
sure you also know that all the others are deadly. Just the slightest skin contact will kill you.
That non-toxic orchid is blue, right?
If I say yes and the blue orchid is poisonous,
You would have really made a fool of me. So, is it blue? How's your relationship with your sister?
we actually get along quite well, although there is a bit of rivalry. After all, we work in similar fields. I think she could be a little more relaxed. She's always looking for the next big challenge. She should stop and smell the flowers along the way.
Like you.
Exactly.
Ja, hun ene liker planter, og andre liker
Which
dyr. I
flower
get
do you want me
it.
to bring?
A specimen of the only...
I get it, I get it.
See you later.
Jeg har sett mange sånne orkideer rundt omkring her, men ingen av de som liksom er den ene typen som ikke er giftig. Ikke noe her inne. Nei. Og så må jeg få fylt opp luft i han der. Litt usikker på hvordan jeg skal få til det. Litt usikker på hvordan jeg skal få til det. Når det gjelder Final Fantasy er jeg nok så god. Jeg har kroppen til Totoro, men kryser rundt på Chocobo. Bare som min er dritbra. Jeg stjeler pikehjerter. Det er sånn man blir Tifa. Hei, nice. Nice. Her føler jeg meg også en smule støkk. Jeg må ha den boka. Nei, det er en orkidé, men det er også feil type, er det ikke det? Men når det står i den her, hvordan som er riktig.
Here's some boring. Lots of nice photos that seem to be a rare, highly bioluminescent fungus which greatly reduces the heart rate when you eat it, grows somewhere here in the archipelago. It seems the orchids here are all pretty poisonous. Only one species, with a single blue flower and pointed leaves, doesn't kill you the moment you touch it. I don't even want to know what kind of dangerous animal.
Er den blå den der, eller? Og har den pointed leaves?
It's a pretty orchid growing there.
Er det pointed leaves? Skal vi prøve? Ja.
That must be the non-toxic orchid the Dora wants.
Are you sure?
Only one way to find out. You know,
Good thing.
Han var såpass nærme, jo. Jøss. Ja, det har jeg ikke trodd.
hey, I brought you the only non-toxic orchid in the archipelago.
Oh, wow, that's it. Maybe I misjudged you. You do have some botanical expertise.
Has there been any change in the giant orchid?
No, nothing at all. I'm not sure. Something's still missing.
Larry, I've been going over the Marquis's notes from Swingle's file.
And?
He wrote in his diary, I have discovered a most unusual plant. Its scent is bewitching and its appearance is alluring, but the orchid is a harsh mistress. It requires a great deal of attention. 3 things are needed to make it blossom. It can only grow if it is fertilized with poisonous bog water, like a fair lady. The orchid must be beguiled with words. The ethereal sound of classical music touches not only the hearts of men, but also that of this plant.
How does your Python know all this?
I taught it well.
Did not.
So, plenty to do.
Poisonous bog water, beguiling words, og musikk, really?
The orchid seems to like a lot of space.
Her er det noe musikk, vet du.
Okay.
Skal vi se.
Nice piano.
Men han får jo ikke det piano i lomma, han gjør jo ikke det. Kan ikke ta med seg det, det går ikke. Brød, er digg. Tar litt brød, vi.
I'll take one.
Stress. Tar en kopp, eller?
I'll take one.
Ja, tar en kopp, vi. Tar mer smørbrød.
All right.
Why did the rogue go to an LGBTQ plus tavern? He was
That
looking
looks
for...
fun.
I don't understand that one either.
Var det ikke en av de dudesa på festivalen han sa hadde fått boka hans? De er jo her.
Have you seen a book of bad jokes around here anywhere?
Der, vet
Joe,
du.
we took one of those from the festival. Our role-playing book went missing there. It sucks.
Can I have it?
Sure. We threw it away.
Threw it away where?
Somewhere out there, outside the cave.
Okay.
Er det som er i buska da, sikkert?
Have to get going.
Ok, nå er vi back on track. Back on track. Ho, ho, ho. The track is what we are back on.
Maybe those guys threw the joke.
Oh yeah.
That must be Lewis.
Innviklet spill, ass. Har vært rått å se. Jeg trodde ikke Larry skulle holde seg i 2023. 2020. Boop. Nei, man skulle jo ikke tro at Larry skulle holde seg. Han er jo...
Here's your
Men nå
joke
er det jo
book.
mer sånn at vi ler av han i stedet for med han, da. På en måte.
Here it is. Finally, some quality humor from the old days. There's even an appendix in the back that lists who you can insult with which joke.
Huh.
Yeah, you can have this role-playing bullshit now.
Kjekt.
Thanks.
So everyone, welcome to my show.
Nei, vet du, jeg har fått nok av det.
Everything's good. I'd like to, this is now a safe space for tasteless humor, people. Here we still make jokes like in the old days. Everything still goes. You
Klart det.
can get naked in front of people and...
Faen, vi bæsjer Louis C.K. hardt, ass.
All right. Hold on. A blonde crashes a helicopter. The investigating officer asks her, why?
Nei, bortover her, da. Skal vi se, vet du. Kanskje jeg ser litt på den.
It's got all sorts of stuff in here about spaceships, aliens, dragons, vampires, and weird stuff.
Da vet du kanskje vi kommer videre her.
Okay. I don't like this place. They're watching me.
I can feel
I
it.
can feel it.
Start already! Start already!
So your spaceship crashed on an alien planet. There you find the remains of an ancient civilization.
Good start!
Something approaches. It's
Der, vet du.
a disembodied intelligence.
Nå begynner det å hjelpe.
Oh, like in episode 165.
You quickly, the creature possesses
Jeg liker hvordan det Klingon-hodet hans også får han til å se ut som... Ja.
a
Penis.
statue of a lizard.
All right.
The lizard comes to life with a grating sound. It comes closer and closer.
I consult the Starfleet manual for the rules of conduct for first contact with possessed lizard statues.
Yeah, that too. But then it winds up to crush you. You
Modulate your tricorder's pulse frequency to Alpha 7. Pew, 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 pew.
modulate your tricorder's pulse frequency to alpha 7.
Ja, det er det jeg
Because
vil
that
gjøre.
would recalibrate the lizard statue's molecular structures.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yep. 100%.
The statue has frozen. You quickly clear your next move with Starfleet command.
Ja, det begynner
Yes,
å-
that's exactly
begynner å
what
ordne
I'll
seg.
do. Great story. What do I do now?
The lizard statue is standing on a deadly trapdoor. It slowly awakens once more. At the last moment, you pull the lever.
Yes.
Moink. Uff da.
The
Sitt der, vet
aliens
du.
kidnapped him.
Ja, det var akkurat det som skjedde.
Hello? Everything okay down there?
Did I defeat the disembodied intelligence?
Of course. You are the hero of the day.
That was great! I even ripped my shirt and started bleeding! But why is my leg so twisted? Oh, are those my bones?
I'll call the ship's doctor.
Har du virkelig levd deg inn i det, føler jeg?
Man,
what we
it's
can
dark
do.
in here. I should put some light on the subject first.
Ok, jeg ser jo ingenting. Gjør sånn da. Har du noe smart å si? Ja?
Hi.
Yes?
Does Swingle remind you of anybody?
No? Should he?
Dunno.
Maybe we just shouldn't talk about him.
Great
Jeg er
idea.
enig med deg.
Well,
You should...
that seems to be...
I'm fine.
Maybe I should take you to a phone store.
Have you seen one?
Good point.
Ja, ok, jeg kan jo ta de tingene der da. Da blir sikkert han Swingle happy, tror jeg. Blir drithappy.
I'd better leave Swingle's toys here.
Nei vel da. Får ikke ta det med meg. Det er greit. Greit. Har du noe mer å si, eller er vi ferdig med deg?
I'm done with that.
Nice, I'm done with that.
Yoo-hoo. Goody.
Der, hvis vi snakker med henne om han
What is it?
vaktduden, så er vi på gang.
Can I have an audience with the Queen?
Of course not. The Queen has given strict orders that she is not to be disturbed.
Why, what is she doing?
She says she's organizing us.
You must admit, that sounds like an excuse to take a nap.
Quiet.
How long have you actually been living on the island?
Oh, for quite a while now.
But do you know where you were before?
I only have a vague memory. I was very young, but that doesn't matter. We're living in paradise here, as long as we follow the holy book.
What is your holy book?
It contains all the rules we need to live a good life. It tells us what is right and what is wrong. The book is really old, but it was damaged. Fortunately, we were able to put it back together. But, sometimes I'd like to try some of the things that are wrong.
Ah, you and me both,
doesn't?
honey.
But whenever we do something that is not according to the rules in the Holy Book, Sister Superior comes to haunt us. She makes her way through the village and scares us. I was talking to Otis the other day, and I noticed how good she smells. Somehow kind of spicy, different from everyone else here. It made me curious. But then the Sister Superior appeared and yelled at me to keep my hands to myself.
About Otis.
What about her?
So you're kind of curious about her.
Yes, there's something about her that's kind of manly. Sister Superior can't be allowed to hear this.
Of course.
I'm just curious about what it would be like with her, you know? Is that normal? I think I'm the only one here that feels that way.
Sister, if you're asking this guy what normal is, you've come to the wrong place.
Gold play.
Quiet, Ty. There's nothing wrong with you being attracted to him. I mean, her. I mean, after all, you've already had a look in my pants.
Have you forgotten that that's not necessarily representative, and it might put someone off?
I will turn you off in a second. Maybe you should just talk to Otis again.
I can't do that. I'm on guard duty, and I can't just walk away. And how am I supposed to know if I'd even really be interested in the contents of his pants?
Maybe something can be done about
Hun sa
that.
hiss, ikke hør.
See you later.
Da kan vi make progress again. Han har rotet rundt lenge nå, altså.
That Wendy girl finds you interesting.
Really?
You like her too?
When I look at her, something happens down there.
That sounds familiar. So you're interested in Wendy, she's interested in you.
But I'm really not certain she's actually interested in me.
Look at yourself. A man like you. Your barbaric tresses. And then there's your sonorous, powerful
Yeah,
voice.
very
Not
manly.
to forget. Your penetrating
ikke
masculine
minst.
gaze. So,
You're right. I really am completely manly. Well, maybe I should actually reach out to Wendy. But how can I make her curious about me?
Well, you're wearing that loincloth.
It gives me a lot of freedom down below. And everything dangles so nicely.
I've learned that nowadays, people send each other photos of their... you know.
What's a photo?
Just let me take one. Wendy will be thrilled.
If you say so.
Okay, hold still. Let me take a picture.
Does it hurt?
Only if you put it on the internet.
Where?
Let's not talk about that. Juhu.
Så der, vet du. Nå er vi på noe shit.
What is it now?
Basketball dude. Nei. Amerikansk fotball der.
I have a photo here that might interest you.
Show me.
Wow. Langt hår.
So this is what they look like ungrilled? Are they all so hairy?
All depends on where you shave.
Well, I like it.
Maybe you should talk to Otis about this.
That's a good idea, but I'm not supposed to leave my post.
I won't tell if you take off for a bit.
Thanks. You're a real friend. I'm just so curious.
Otis can't wait to see you either. Have fun!
Der, vet du. Da kommer vi videre her. Da kommer vi forbi. Nå kan jeg hjelpe.
Great, the coast is clear.
Haha. Ja, det holy
I've
book.
heard that editing holy books doesn't go down too well. Although that wouldn't make much of a difference here. The cannibal girl. It's a bunch of torn and tattered pages. For instance, here it says, "Thou shalt not lie with a man as with a woman. It is an abomination." Or here, "Whosoever lieth with a man as with a woman, they have done that which is an abomination." So they only lie with women. Logical.
You find that logical?
Or this bit here, "For I say unto you, none of the men who were invited will taste my sacrament." So instead they enjoy eating men. Consistently.
I hope you never make up a holy book of your own.
Seems familiar.
I'm not going in there voluntarily. And even if I could get something out of there, I still wouldn't. That's fine.
Yoink. Yas, queen.
This seems to be a recruitment brochure. I'll just take it with me.
Fluff. CD-spiller. Kanskje vi kan recorde at vi spiller piano. Vulva Airlines, eller Boeing 666. Ah, it's funny. Prison outside.
Nice freezer. Maybe I can do something with it. I'll take a photo of it.
Human resources. Funny.
Maybe I should put it on so that it slows me down a little.
Yoink. Jeg hører det der, jo.
I have enough photos of Wendy. Somehow, she seems a little cold.
Vi slipper han film, går det an? Nei.
I'm afraid.
Han liker seg her, han. Da er jo det greit. Så var det en brosjyre av dem, sa du? Join the cannibals.
Looks like the cannibals are looking for new recruits. Looking for a new challenge? Are your feminine skills not being valued? Our female cannibal tribe is always looking for motivated personnel. No previous experience as a cannibal required.
Ingen tidligere erfaring påkrevd, nei. Det er jo greit, da. Ja, vi kan gå forbi her også. To the back of the island.
Larry, if some of the founding fathers died here in the archipelago...
And there are lots of graves here.
Sometimes you even think along.
But I can't just dig up every grave in the area. We have to know which one we want.
Prominent grav. Klørig.
I can't do anything like that.
Der kan du lese på, da.
Here lies Sister Superior Frigid.
Ok.
The dirt's so loose, I don't need a shovel. Yikes! A skeletal hand!
Ja. Fordi det trenger du.
Oops! I broke a finger off it. Well, that will have to do.
Creepy.
But I'm not wearing...
Er det poison bog water eller noe? Eller?
I hope this doesn't corrode the cup.
Musty water i hvert fall. Voodoo bag.
There's something written on it. Instant contact with the dead. Please add something that was loved, something from the body of a descendant, something from the body of the deceased. Wax to bind everything, and finally some fine spice. Then take the bag to the grave. The gravestone reads, if it moves, you can screw it. Wait a minute.
Huh.
Bobby said that's the Cockburn motto. This must be his grave.
Ja.
No one around? Then here we go.
Skal vi se, vet du.
Should I shovel it back in or what? He can just relax and get...
Haha.
I don't need that. I have a strong... The compass still works.
It's a magnet, Larry.
Exactly. There's a note. I'll take it with me. This is the second page of Cockburn's diary.
Ha, se der
He
ja.
described the way to Lady
Nice.
Gobbledick's grave. It begins in the clearing by the beach. The G marks the spot.
Hey.
And there are some directions.
Der har vi jo vært.
There's something golden in this spot.
Ooh. Signet ring.
I'll take that.
Nice.
Bobby will be happy. That's a strange signet ring. It's way too big for a finger. And what's with that funny little knob? Nothing in there. No longer usable. I bet there was rum in it. Just Lynn. Adventures are dead. I wonder if there's a pie there. For some, it's a grave. For me, it's the world's smallest mausoleum.
Oh, positivt.
I said over my dead body, and boy, was I right. I said, if you can read this, you're standing on my tits. Died of boredom. It's a pirate's death for me.
Det er litt kjøkk.
At least I don't have to get up in the morning. There's a G. That must have been what Cockburn meant in his diary. This is the starting point for his directions. I always thought a G never marked the spot.
You should be proud of yourself for even finding that spot.
It was pretty ticklish, though.
Fy faen.
Oh, God, there's a dead body lying there. Is that Lady Gobbledick?
Unlikely. Unless you became a mail carrier.
Oh, right. That explains all those FedSex packages. Look, I think this is a suicide note. It's addressed to someone named Wilson. I think I should just leave it where it is.
Good call.
Hi, I found it. This must be Lady Gobbledick's secret grave.
A secret grave in a rather exposed location.
No
Yeah, good
time
point.
to lose.
You seem to be developing a taste for digging graves.
Den som graver en grav jobber sannsynligvis på en kirkegård.
I can't dig that with my hands.
Can you dig it? Diggy diggy hole, diggy diggy hole, diggy diggy dig. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Faen! Helvete! Nei!
Why
Kødder
does
du,
that
eller?
always happen to me when I try to get close to women?
Fate.
I think I can still make out the coffin, but I'd have to get a better fix on it.
Bare fløt av gårde. Herlig. Det er digg.
It's a lot. I'm not gonna swim.
Opp på observation deck og se etter den, da. Jeg skal inn her uansett, så det er jo greit. Høre hva Bobby har å si når du får den signaturringen, da. Jeg tar kontoret hennes først, og så observation deck etterpå. Ja, se her.
Look, Bobby, I have your family's signet ring.
What? That's really it?
You betcha.
The legendary
Signet ring.
I never thought I'd actually get to hold it.
Don't mention it. Can I have the stone in the lobby now?
Of course, but I should first make sure that the signet ring works properly.
What do you mean?
Okay.
So that's how a signet ring works.
Not all of them.
I'll let you know if I find another one.
Oi. Hva skjer nå?
What the hell was that?
No idea. It sounded like it came from the lobby. Kip's probably fooling around again.
Har du flere options? Nei.
If she doesn't...
Kan vi se den kista her oppe fra dere?
Hi. Maybe I can...
Good idea.
So, let's see.
Der! Ikke den da?
That's Lady Gobbledick's coffin. I guess it didn't really make it that far. It looks like the coffin is exactly midway between Muffington Island and Gofuku Island.
Oh,
Hi,
yeah.
can you triangulate the... What do you call it? Triangulate the coordinates?
That's not how it works, Larry. You'll just have to guess the exact position on the map.
Midt mellom Gofuku og den der, da. Jeg fikk den. Der, cirka. Da var det ingenting. Her, ja. Nei. Nei, da kommer vi på øya, da. Det blir feil også. Nei, en hai! Alle dager. Det var ikke noe gøy. Det er for meg vanskelig å skulle gjette hvor han er, da. Heldigvis blir vi klona da, det er greit. Men ingen av de har huer. Ja, planke, det er kjekt. Trenger vi. Nei, men faen. Sjekka visst, gjorde du ikke det? Der da. Ja, vi vil også vise. 0-0 da. Nei, det var en hai. Fuck. Hertuges, den var slem, altså.
Deduction. The fan is an indication that she sustained a facial injury that she wanted to conceal.
And even if it were true, it still wouldn't help.
Deduction. The hand symbolizes that she was reaching for eternal life.
Or maybe just that she has a hand because she's human.
That could also be the case. Deduction. Lady Gobbledick stole some gold from Reginald Cockburn, and he killed her.
That's nonsense, Larry.
Deduction. The earring is part of a cursed Aztec treasure.
The only thing cursing around here is me.
I'll take the letter with me. It says, "My beloved Regibald, I'm afraid my time is running out. I fear I may suffer from consumption. I can barely breathe. Forever yours, Lady Gobbledick." She was having trouble breathing. Open wide and say ah. There's something in her throat. I think I can get it out. It's part of the keystone. Many thanks, milady.
Lady Gobbledick. Da får vi halsen. Ok, greit. Sure.
Mr. Wang? Hello? Nobody here? I should come back later. Then again, now I could find out something about him. Yes! He had security cameras installed throughout the company, except for in his own office, of course. Oh, I have to hurry. Not even password protected. Oh, wait. This can't be. Mr. Wang can display whatever any Python camera in the world is seeing on his computer. He has a folder here with his favorite scenes.
Ja, du vet, det litt sånn som Batman holdt på I The Dark Knight, det ikke? Og følte med på alt.
No, Nari. Don't click it. In any case, Mr. Wang is spying on everyone's bedrooms out there. When I think about the secret project, he could use that too. Oh, God. I can't let that happen. It's time for resistance.
Larry, something I've always wanted to ask you.
What is it?
What would you consider the best possible life? So what would make a perfect day for you?
Oh, I can imagine a lot of things. Of course, I would be happily married to a beautiful woman.
Who does all the housework while you put your feet up?
No way. How old-fashioned do you think I am? We'd have a maid for that.
Of course.
First off, on a perfect day, I'd sleep in real late, and then my beautiful wife would call me to breakfast.
What's your favorite breakfast?
Scrambled eggs with crispy fried bacon.
Nice. And what's your favorite drink at breakfast?
Fresh black hot coffee, boy.
Of course. And you like it when your wife serves you like that, huh?
What do you take me for? Some kind of chauvinist? The maid can do all that, of course.
Well, maybe it's the maid's day off.
But I wouldn't complain if my wife did all that for me.
Okay. Good to know.
Keystone Shaft.
It says, "My beloved, I'm afraid I..."
Ja, han er restvis av den. Så det, men vi kan jo også gå til hotellet og ta den biten som ligger der, kan ikke det? Der. Nei, noen har stjålet den. Noen har stjert den.
This time I was faster.
Huh.
Want it? Then show me what you can do and find me. But I've gone to ground in a place that you'll have to find. Do you remember the last time we met and you were so bound by me? There you'll find a clue. And the other clue is hidden where John sits. If you're as good as I think you are, that should be enough. I'll put the note in my pocket.
Det er hun spiondama sikkert da. Where John sits. Er det på dass da, eller?
That would be a little too public for me. I don't need an audience.
Alle dager.
The inflatable guy's valve fits right in the hole.
Se der, ja. Det er selvfølgelig der. Hva er den her? 10. Ja, det er sikkert en del av koordinatsystemet, da, men hva er det andre nummeret i så fall? Ikke godt å si. Men vi fikk blåst opp han i hvert fall. Så det er jo noe. Det har vi jo prøvd på en stund. Da, vet du. Da kan vi feste han til Floaty Mike Floatface.
Aesthetically, this may not be the best shock protection, but as long as it works.
Der, og det reef er på minus 20 og 3, var det ikke det? Der.
It worked!
Der, vet du.
We survived the waves!
Oh, yeah.
I'm adding the island to the navigation app. Larry, I found something else about that ship graveyard in the file.
Really?
Apparently, Captain Muffington tried to stop the Marquis's plans, but some huge waves smashed his ship, the Unsatisfied, onto a reef. The ship sank as a result, with him aboard.
Which means that his keystone probably went down with him.
You might be able to find some more clues here on the island.
Når du ikke gidder å gi skipet i spillet ditt et funny navn, eller et ordspill, så burde du bare kalle det for MSS ordspill. Det er litt clever det også. Er det noe her vi kan bøste med sånn? Junk? Ja, jeg vil ha junk. You ain't got no junk in the
I've
trunk.
stopped collecting junk.
Ja, særlig.
Should I maybe push it back into the water? Should I maybe push...
Ja, det klarer du jo lett, Larry. No ads.
I'm not a mailman. It says Clickcoin LLC, limited liability.
Det er en fugl, jo. Satoshi.
Down, Polly.
Not Polly! Not Polly!
Yes, I know. You're not Polly. We already talked that out.
I don't think he's gonna let me walk right by.
Men jeg har jo sånne fruit drinks, det synes den sikkert er digg, for da er det bildet av en papegøye på boksen.
It looks aggressive. I'm definitely not hand-feeding it.
Jeg putter det i bollen, da.
He seems to like those. I hope he doesn't go into sugar shock.
Keep out, please. Her finner vi... Oi!
Hey, how
Andre
did
dager.
you get in here? How did you manage to get past Satoshi?
I'm invisible.
But I can see you.
Yeah, I've turned myself visible again.
Okay, you're just jerking my chain. I get it.
I'm Larry. Larry Laffer. So, what are you guys doing here?
You are standing in the headquarters of a startup that will change the world.
Ah, what are you selling?
We're not selling anything. We're revolutionizing payment and encryption on the internet.
You have to pay on the internet now?
Hey, not us, of course.
We are pirates. Oh, man. Docs, don't start acting all high and mighty now. But we are pirates. Lecoq, and the Fiat Buccaneers.
We're corporate pirates, so to speak.
Lecoq.
You must know what a cryptocurrency is, right?
Nice referanse til Monkey Island, hvor du har Evil Pirate LeChuck.
There's that one superhero guy who can't take it?
Okay, so you don't know. We have invented a revolutionary new cryptocurrency. We call it Clitcoin. Our sophisticated blockchain is super secure and makes shopping with the wallet really easy.
The whole financial world trembles before us.
Exactly. That's why we had to move into international waters instead of opening our headquarters in a major city.
They're all afraid of us.
They can't touch us here. And we can safely run the servers that host our cryptocurrency. Plus, there's plenty of room to cool them down efficiently with water.
There's plenty of that here.
Ja, det det.
Look, Larry, she has to put up with those guys the same way I do with you.
We're still having a little trouble with internet
anonymous
speed, but
maske.
it's nothing my little technical genius can't handle. Right, Docs?
Gotta recompile the kernel so we can lower the server load, increase the bit rate, and improve the latency. Take about half an hour.
Awesome.
Han brukar Linux sånn.
I'm looking for a specific ship.
There's more than enough of those around here.
An old sailing ship, the Unsatisfied.
Oh, I know that wreck.
Where's it moored?
It's not moored. It sank. We lowered our water cooler server right next to it.
Did you see some kind of keystone or something?
No, but I didn't bother to take a good look at the wreck. We're building the future here, not wasting our time on some old relic.
Må vi dykke da, eller?
Are you by any chance in need of a competent first officer to join your pirate crew?
You mean you want to join up?
At least he's wearing a sailor outfit.
I believe my crew is already complete. Leadership, vision, and organization are my personal responsibility. Docs is in charge of the technical implementation. So, as you can see, we have no need for any further help.
Hey, I'm here too.
Oh, yeah. Right. We even filled our internship position. And that wasn't easy because we have such high standards.
Think I'll just sail off now. No, I'll just end. The plaque says the sword mistress of my libido island.
My libido is it for Melee I get it, I get it.
The plaque says the sword mistress of my...
Sadie.
Hi there. I'm Larry. Larry
Laffer.
Sadie.
Any plans for today?
Oh, sure, the usual. Just stand here and be ignored.
I don't know how anyone could ignore you.
Oh, these two don't seem to have any trouble doing that. Oh, wait a minute. Are you hitting on me?
Sure.
Oh, Lord. Am I supposed to be happy that somebody even notices me, or what?
I'm not so sure anymore.
Cut it out.
Okay, if you say so. How did you end up here?
Hey, I could get so mad. 2 weeks ago, I finished my degree.
What did you study?
Business administration.
Huh.
So I saw this job ad for an internship in a startup developing cryptocurrency. I thought, hey, that'd be a perfect springboard for me. Then I'd work in Silicon Valley for a few months, gain a lot of practical experience, and if the company suits me, maybe I'd go all in. And here I am.
At least you got the job.
But I was the only one
fair
to
point.
apply. All the cook wants from me is coffee, and he acts like I'm his secretary, and I'm not allowed to do anything in management. He says that only one captain can man the helm. And then all he does is stand outside and look out to sea with that telescope or feed that empty-headed parrot.
Maybe you'll get your shot.
Not likely. He's only keeping me around so he can claim that he values diversity.
Sneaky.
Is there anything I can do to help you with your job?
You can help me find someone else. Don't tell him this, but I'm already looking for a better job. There must be a place where my skills are really needed. I hope I don't have to move again.
That captain is a little weird.
Above all, he is not a captain. I have absolutely no idea why he wears that outfit. He spent the whole voyage here hanging over the railing and puking.
Well, your outfit is definitely piratey.
LeCook insists that I wear it. He says it's our corporate identity and important for public perception.
You have a company headquarters on an island that is almost impossible to reach because huge waves smash everything, and you're worried about marketing?
He's not too receptive to logic, but I'm starting to get used to the saber. I'll probably need it.
Seal it. Hey.
What?
Hey, you're playing a game on your laptop.
That's so not true. Look.
You just hit a boss key, and now it's showing a spreadsheet.
What? You still remember that? You know more about technology than I thought.
So, what are you playing?
Fortnite.
Never heard of it. What's the deal?
100 players get dropped on an island and have to kill each other.
Couldn't they just have a huge orgy?
Dude, you really just don't get computer games. It's about killing, not sex.
The Buccaneers? Okay. Buccaneers?
What exactly do you do here?
I'm the technical manager.
You must have a lot of experience.
You know it, dude. You have no idea of the places I've hacked into. That blackout in New Las Vegas a while back? Dude, that was me.
But the power goes out all the time because the grid is so bad.
That's what the powers that be say to keep people calm. Hey, if you need me to get you anything from the dark net, let me know.
I have to go.
Ikke noe mer vi kan si hvis jeg hadde den, eller? Nei.
Think I'll...
Få se litt forbi her, da. Kanon.
I even keep my hands off weapons that obviously no longer work. That one fired its last shot a long time ago.
Ja, men hvorfor den her da?
A big bag whose color could best be described as pink.
Så det skipet vi ser etter sank, ja, det jo ugunstig.
Better to let them rest in peace.
Han skaffer dama en jobb, da. Det god jobb til henne på hotellet, tror du? Ja, de trenger jo en business manager, gjør de ikke? Jeg mener det. For det går jo ikke så bra her. Høre med henne Bobby, da.
What's with
the one at Phallus Rock? There are some pretty nasty shoals there, as sailors have discovered. It's best if you stay away from there.
Some really strange characters have settled in there.
I don't care. That island has no tourist value. I heard something about them setting up a startup there or something. If it works out, I'll turn Phallus Rock into an industrial park and collect some serious property taxes. If it doesn't, the sea will take care of them.
I just love your optimism.
All right, now, okay.
I'm leaving now.
If she doesn't have anything better to do.
Hvis jeg gir henne den informasjonsbrosjyren, kanskje hun vurderer å dra hit da? I don't know, man. You join the cannibals. Det må jo være... Kanskje det funker? Det jo en sånn recruitment-brosjyre. Prøver det, vi. Jeg liker at man kan klikke seg rundt sånn decently fast.
You're not happy with your job as an intern. Take a look at this. This would be something for you.
Där vet du.
Ooh, that does sound interesting. Could be something for me.
Granted, you may have to learn to accept their dietary habits.
Oh, I'm sure a vegan day in the cafeteria could be arranged.
In any case, this is a group that really appreciates female competence. And where they have a good, goal-oriented organization, I think you could really bring something to the table there.
Okay, so where can I find them?
On Muffington Island. You can't miss them.
So, what do I do now? I don't need anything right now, but maybe you can give Docs a hand. He's tweaking something on the server right now.
Why, the ungrateful...
Plastic treasure. Nice.
My pockets are... Hey.
What?
I have to go. Can I be the new intern now?
Do you think you're up to the job? We are first movers and shakers here, and we break things.
I break things all the time.
Do you have experience?
I was an intern at Prune.
Ha! Way too big. Way too lame. They used to be innovative. But now, what exactly did you do there?
Stripper intern.
Fine. We can give it a try.
Great. So what do I do now?
I don't need anything right now, but maybe you can give Docs a hand. He's tweaking something on it.
Think. Hey.
What?
Hey, I'm the new intern.
You can get out of my face. I'm just fixing something on the server.
I can help with that.
Man, first I gotta remember exactly where the server went down. There is one thing that might help me. Bring me a refill of my energy drink. Dude, my concentration is really tanking.
What is that?
I don't care as long as it's got taurine in it.
I'll have a look around.
Ja, vi ser här, det har vi på innerlom av.
I have to go.
Där ute.
Is this one of those energy drinks you wanted?
Där ute.
Ah, this is the good stuff. Great! Now I remember the coordinates where we lowered the water-cooled server. It's L11 and 13.
How can you forget something?
Hey, when you're hacking as hard as I am, you can lose track of stuff.
You mean playing?
Quiet, intern. Show some respect for people in leadership positions. But if you want to get smart, then you take care of the server. It's running too slow right now. We have to hit the turbo button.
Ooh. You can do that from here?
No, only manually on the server.
On the server that you lowered into the sea? In a place you had just forgotten?
I told you to show some respect for people in leadership positions.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. Where can I find the diving gear?
How should I know? I'm not diving down there myself. I have allergies.
Underwater.
Show a little initiative for once. Jeez. The way you have to hold your intern's hands for every little thing these days.
Okay.
It's one of Swingle's, but this one isn't red.
Det på en måte close enough til å være diving gear, eller?
Those...
Jeg fikk ikke vite hvor den falt ned, gjorde det? Nei.
Hey!
You are supposed to speed up the search. It's at coordinates -11 and -13.
Got it.
minus
Consider it done.
Takk.
I have to go.
Der den da. Okay. Så må vi
I
dykke
hope
da.
I never have to walk the plank. If I only knew how to hold my breath for a long time. It's one of Swingle's. That's fine. That won't help. Better not. Those can't be.
Nei, vi må ha noe bedre løsning hvis vi skal klare å dykke ned der, tror jeg. Det her funker ikke. Men hva er med den voodoo-baggen da? La oss se på den toy-recorderen, om vi kan rekorde noe musikk. Så vi kan spille for den planta, kanskje, muligens. Hun har kanskje noe dykkerutstyr, eller? Nei.
See you later. Better not. I can connect the recorder here.
Da kan vi spille
Okay,
litt.
let's see what I can do. The recorder recorded my beautiful piano playing. I'll take him back with me.
Der. Kanskje jeg kan recorde han godeste her også, da.
He
Guiding
wouldn't
words.
like that.
Why do older blondes park even worse than young blondes? Because hearing gets worse with age. Been there, done
That can only
right?
be used with
Oh,
electricity.
Yeah. The blondes. But hey, let me try some different material. You can't just make fun of blondes all the time.
Those two...
Er det noe sted å plugge inn den da? Nei.
What do you call a foreigner who owns their own home? Adopted.
I'm done with that.
Hvor var den planta? Oppi her? Nei, andre øya. Kufuku. Hva skjer med Otis nå?
Hey, you.
Oh, boy.
I met with Wendy.
And?
It was really great. I finally know who I am and what to do with myself. If you hadn't
Hey,
helped
nice.
me, Larry, oh, I'm so grateful.
When it comes to manliness, I know my business. So what's next for you two?
Oh, we're gonna meet up again later and pick up where we left off.
That's the spirit. I have to get going.
Hey, you!
Oh, no.
Thanks for setting me up with Otis.
Ja, så der, ja.
No problem. Matchmaking is one of my specialties. So, how was it?
Oh, it was incredible. Your thing was so small and wrinkled. Otis's, on the other hand, was huge. Well, after a while, and so hard, and it smelled so good, as opposed to yours, just limp and hung there. And besides...
I get it already.
Well, anyway, I wanted to say thank you. And in return, I'm going to let you go. But don't you dare tell anyone. Oh, and try not to do anything stupid. My sisters still don't like you.
I'll do my best.
But you might earn their favor if you were to drive off Sister Superior's ghost.
Ja, jo, jeg har begynt å jobbe med det også. Skal vi se. Der er du også. Kos.
Hey, you really made it.
Yeah, thanks for the tip. This really is the right place. Do you know the Queen? She knows what she's talking about.
Ooh, yeah.
She didn't even hire me as just an intern. She made me junior nutrition manager.
And what do you do there?
I make cold cuts.
Det er noe voodoo-bag-opplegg baki her da. Hva stod det på den plakaten igjen da?
There's something written on it. Instant contact with the dead. Please add something that was loved, something from the body of a descendant, something from the body of the deceased. Wax to bind everything, and finally some fine spice. Then take the bag to the grave.
Som det descendant av Sister Superior.
Here lies Sister Superior Frigid.
Vet vi det?
Hi?
Yes?
I'd like to help Sadie.
Maybe you can find a place for her.
What did she...
Didn't you business?
Oh.
Det har vi allerede gjort.
Well, Not.
You should...
That seems to be happening to you more.
I'm fine.
Maybe I should take...
Have you seen...
Good point. No, I don't actually collect skeletons. Something from the body of the deceased.
Yes. Det kan vel ikke være så mange andre body parts vi kan få tak i, tenker meg om, så... Fine spices.
Some fine spice.
Oh, yes. Wax.
Wax to bind everything.
Yep. Something that was loved.
That won't...
Ja, lov å prøve seg. Sæven. Det var den. Chastity-beltet. Så da mangler vi bodypart her.
Anyone looking for a pinch? Something from the... whack with their seat.
Hvem er descendant av Sister
I'm not
Superior?
sticking my...
Could that be? Har Otis sagt noe om det? Har han det? Jeg husker ikke. Har han det?
Can you tell me? The sisters better not talk about. She's always somewhere nearby watching us. If we do anything she doesn't like, bad things happen.
Why don't you do something about her?
If only it was that easy. She especially picks on me. I'm her nephew.
You are?
That's what she calls me. And she thinks that everyone in her family is respectable. So I should be too.
I have to...
Se der, vet du.
Say, what was all that about?
Look, these are tick pliers.
Oh, thanks. They're really bad here. When they get full, they're as big as my fist.
Now I'm itching all over.
Det tikker for en jævla morsom serie.
Something from the body of a descendant.
Da skal bagen vår være ferdig.
Now I should have everything.
Da kan vi ta med bagen til grava og se hva som skjer. Prominent grav. Akme gravstutt.
Damn it! What the hell is going on now?
What?
Do I look like somehow I wanted to be summoned? What? Do you think you get like 3 wishes or something?
No, of course not. I'm Larry. Larry Latford.
I'm Sister Frigid. Sister Superior Frigid, just to be clear. What do you want anyway?
What's life after death like?
It's not what I imagined. I joined the Order of the Virgins of St. Aurelius as a young woman. All my life, I saved myself for our Lord and Savior. I knew in heaven I would be united with him.
You mean he'd really give it to you good?
Oh, I didn't say that.
You made it pretty clear between the lines.
Wishful thinking, Larry.
Oh, you have a little ghost in your pants.
More like a nasty little poltergeist.
Oh, anyway, things in the afterlife don't work the way I thought they would.
Don't worry. I know exactly what it's like to hope for a little sex and not get it. And as a ghost, that must be especially difficult. But hey, if you ever want to try it, I'm up for anything.
It is written, the world and its desires pass away, but whoever does the will of God lives forever. I'm already here for eternity.
So you could say you have nothing to lose.
True enough. Maybe we could... The lust of the spirit and the lust of the flesh don't seem to go together. Too bad I can't take over a physical body as a ghost. I mean, not that I've ever tried.
Huh.
How come you're a ghost?
What do you think? Because I'm dead.
I figured that
Okay.
out, but How did you die?
Plane crash.
Oh, that explains why the cannibal village is made out of airplane parts.
Do you think they had the parts shipped in specially?
Of course not.
I was the head of our order, looking after the many young girls in our sisterhood. Our plane got caught in a storm and crashed.
Did anyone actually land on this island without being caught in a storm?
Fortunately, all of my little lambs survived.
Målen en slags
Even my
trykkeriell
nephew
mellom
Otis.
tror jeg til den
Not
der
me.
I'm sorry.
Gimp-suiten, så har vi dykkerdrakt, vet du.
Why are you haunting the place? You're scaring the cannibals.
And well they ought. Those naughty girls keep forgetting the word of the Lord. They'll sin if I'm not careful. Sure, they try. And they have misunderstood a few things. Their holy book is a little, well, I don't want to talk about it.
Stop scaring them all the time.
No, no. It is my sacred duty to lead my flock onto the right path.
Your flock has a new shepherd now.
Who does she think she is? She just shows up here and expects everyone to listen to her. Unfortunately, she's not afraid of me.
Det är dåligt.
Yoo-hoo, sister. Maybe I can help you with the whole spiritual desire thing.
How is that supposed to work?
I just have to find a way to become a ghost myself.
Just. You know what that means.
Maybe I could find a non-lethal way.
Ja,
If I
det är
do
ju
succeed,
soppen.
will you leave your flock alone to live as they wish?
Why not? I have nothing to lose.
Don't go anywhere.
Soppen som, ska vi se här, hvis vi spiser den.
I wonder if I'd glow if I ate that. I mean, if I'm still alive.
Är det inte det står här?
An information brochure. Here's some more. Lots of nice photos that see a rare, highly bioluminescent fungus which greatly reduces the heart rate when you eat it, grows somewhere here in the archipelago. It seems the orchids here are all... I don't...
Syns han ska spise den
I
soppen.
wonder if I'd glow if I ate that.
Men han nekter. Tusler inn her, da.
And it was particularly bad again last night?
Yeah,
Har du
I
på
could
scenen
hardly
her, da?
sleep. She was haunting us until dawn, gliding all over the place, whispering.
I hate it when she whispers.
Can you understand what she says?
Something about wanting to protect us.
Maybe it'd be better if she let us get a good night's sleep. Hey, who's that? What?
Don't worry, it's only me.
Didn't we lock you up?
Apparently, it was a miscarriage of justice.
Well, you can be happy that we haven't eaten you yet.
Oh, I am?
Don't listen to him, he's lying.
Come on.
And don't let us catch you trying to escape again.
Who are you talking about?
Sister Superior, she haunts this place.
If she would only just leave us alone.
Can I talk to Faith for a minute? I'll just be a sec.
No.
Faith! Back to prison with him.
Move it, you.
Ja, vel, greit da.
I'm not gonna get anywhere with him this... I'm gonna have to get rid of that ghost first.
Master?
You said something
Ja,
about an
stämmer det.
out-of-body experience?
Kan
How does
preka
that
om
work?
det.
Well,
Ja, det
it's
er det.
very simple. All you need is an experience device.
A what?
A state-of-the-art device that allows the mind to temporarily leave the body, so it can get up to all sorts of mischief.
Okay, is there anywhere I can get one of those around here?
I don't think there are any in the archipelago, but I have a detailed description with me. I have compiled a set of instructions which allows one to build just such an experience machine, sir.
What's that supposed to be?
Da får
A
vi bruke blueprints av våre
device for
igjen.
downright otherworldly experience.
Nice.
You understand, Master, for those with exceptional tastes.
I don't quite follow you.
It makes ghostly encounters possible.
Er det noen i
Or
chat
should
som
I
har
say,
sett på siden i dag tidlig, eller?
encounters as a ghost. You leave your body behind to find spiritual pleasures.
That doesn't sound uninteresting.
However, during your journey, you will need someone to look after your abandoned body. I would be delighted to volunteer my services. I love keeping an eye on bodies.
tviler ikke.
Sounds sufficient.
Here inside the cell, I am, of course, useless. The cell door isn't locked, but it is linked to an alarm. Perhaps you might be skilled enough to free me from my predicament, and then I would be more than happy to assist you in your tour of passion.
Much as I hate to do it, I'll scan the instructions into your blueprint app, Larry.
Thank you. Ok. Lite hint, så hjelper det, vet du.
I don't want to brag, but I built a bridge with my own 2 hands.
Frokostmakronen, ok. Hvis jeg spiller til morgen.
I'll just sling that in my pants.
Fader, det er nødt til å ha noen hints innimellom, altså, for det er vanskelig å ha kontroll på absolutt alt. Merker det.
No, I'm not.
Der. Skal det være server.
If I only knew how to hold... I hope I never have to walk the plank. This must be the place where the server's submerged.
Ja, vet du.
Okay. The brochure tells me how to do the whole diving thing.
Couldn't you have somehow improvised a diving bell? You know, find a salad bowl somewhere here in the archipelago, seal it with tape, supply it with air from a converted fire extinguisher and all that. That would have been more your style.
Yeah, but there wasn't any budget left for assets.
What are assets?
I don't know, but the voices in my head say they're too expensive. In fact, every one of our sentences is an asset.
Okay, then. I'll shut up now.
It's a good thing we can't talk underwater anyway.
Chalk another one off the list.
Til og med Larry har en undervannslevel.